New glasses.
Pretty sweet.
Hey, dudes. What's shaking?
Bacon.
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
Breakfast prep.
How do you even do that with your shoulder?
Got no joints. Losing weight, it's not just a physical thing. It's here and it's here. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up. We get asked all the time, how do you guys eat the same things all the time? Isn't that boring? Isn't that gross? I could never do it. So this is why this is very important. The reason, the answer is no, we don't get bored. Why? We eat the same things every day, but we cook them different.
Yeah, switch it up.
So, got 3 breakfast ideas. 2 of them you could use also as snacks instead of breakfast. They're versatile. So the first one I want to do, I just discovered this. It's been popular for a while, overnight oats. They are so good. And I just started making them and I use them sometimes breakfast, sometimes snack. So I'm going to show you 2 different kinds because I'm making it for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. First thing you need is some rolled oats. This is a Quaker large flake oats package that I just put in this big tub.
And why the large? Is it like more absorbing? Or?
I think it's more absorbent. Every recipe seems to call for those, and I'm sure you could use any oats, but that's what the recipe calls for, and it's been working for me. So I use a 1/3 cup. Give myself a better scoop than that.
And I stole a sample of this earlier this morning from Nicole, and you guys are gonna want to make these.
Delicioso. So I put a 1/3 cup in each container. These containers are from Walmart, and I'm gonna make 2 different kinds. So the first one I'm gonna make is chocolate chip cookie dough. Yeah. I said it. First thing you need, oh, French side. Silk creamy cashew unsweetened vanilla. I'm going to put 1/2 cup in the container over the oats. What I love about these is you just set it and forget it. Like you make it now, stir it up, you put it in the fridge, and you can eat it whenever you want the next day.
The easier the better, and the tastier the better.
And it kind of tastes like pudding consistency when it's done. So for the chocolate chip cookie dough, what you need, I've used this I've used this cookie dough ice cream protein. It's the Beyond Yourself Whey Isolate. I'm gonna put a tablespoon of this in. Spoon right in there. Then going to use 1/2 a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Oops, a little more. Can't rightly be cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough without chocolate chips.
Yeah.
So these are stevia sweetened chocolate chips, the Krizda brand. For Canadians, I found these at Zehrs. I'm sure in the States you can find some sort of brand like this as well. I'm gonna put a teaspoon, a heaping teaspoon of those in there.
A heaper.
A heaper. And I'm just gonna stir it all around. And that is literally it. You just let it sit overnight in the fridge, and then you can eat it whenever you want. Stir it up before you eat it, and you're good to go. So that's chocolate chip cookie dough, my friends. Now, we're gonna make what I've titled Peanut Butter Dream Overnight Oats.
Whoa.
Sorry, correction, chocolate peanut butter dream.
Even better.
So, we're gonna start with peanut butter chocolate whey isolate from Beyond Yourself into the base that I've already showed you, the milk and the oats. Again, I'm gonna use a tablespoon of protein powder. There we go. I'm also gonna put a little bit of vanilla in here, and I'm gonna do 1/2 a teaspoon again of the pure vanilla. Then I'm gonna use some cocoa powder.
Just get the baking cocoa, guys, like non-sweetened.
Unsweetened cocoa powder, a teaspoon. Then I'm using powdered peanut butter. This is the chocolate powdered peanut butter. Any brand will work. There we go. And I'm also going to use a little bit of sweetener. You can use any sweetener you want. I'm using this one. It's a brown sugar alternative. It's called Sucrin Gold, and I got this one on Amazon. And it's Amazon.com. Sorry, Amazon Canada, but you can also get it on Amazon.com. And I'm going to use half a teaspoon of that once I dry this off. Come on.
That's how we wash all our dishes in our house. We just pretty much napkin them.
Just napkin.
So just don't ever eat at our house because all the dishes and forks and spoons are napkined. Not washed.
Napkining.
Hashtag napkining.
Okay, you tell me if you napkin down below. Well, there's no point. You don't wash it in between. There you go, stir that baby up. You got yourself some chocolate peanut butter overnight oats.
Man, that smells good already.
You're gonna love it.
Do I have to wait till overnight?
No, right now you just lick the spoon.
Oh, okay. And then you napkin that licked spoon and put it back in the drawer.
Shh, no one will know.
Yeah.
So that's it. You put those babies in the fridge, you're good to go.
This is why we don't have friends.
Everyone's scared to eat here. Okay, now we're gonna make coconut yogurt. So, get this stuff out of the way. First, we're using some plain Greek yogurt. This is the plain fat-free and lactose-free Greek yogurt. And I'm gonna put half a cup. And again, I'm making 2 days worth. I usually make my meals 2 to 3 days worth because that is about as long as they stay fresh in the fridge.
As long as we're willing to risk it. We paid for the yogurt, but the lactose was free.
Okay, I'm using coconut extract, and I'm gonna put half a teaspoon of the coconut extract. Napkin in the half teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of coconut extract going in.
And a little
container?
goes a long way. I'm new to the extract game, and when Nicole told me half a teaspoon, I was a little bit wary. I thought it wouldn't flavor. It's huge coconut flavor.
Coconut, I find if you're using artificial vanilla, that you can use way more. If you're using pure vanilla, you don't need as much. And with all the other extracts like maple, coconut, those kinds, I find half a teaspoon for this sort of amount is strong. It's quite good flavor. So that's it for the extract, and then I like to put a little bit of stevia. And honestly, you know the fat-free Greek yogurt coconut flavor that you can get from the store? Well, this tastes exactly like it, and it's minus the extra carbs and sugar that you get from the store one. So, you're welcome. Okay, stir that up. And I like to have a little bit of healthy fats with my yogurt. So I'm gonna, whoa, yogurt just banged around. I like to have some healthy fats, so I'm gonna add in some chopped nuts. One moment. Okay, another rule is when you're done, you have to lick the spoon. Okay.
Don't act like you guys don't lick the spoon.
You know you do. Make sure you put spoon liquor down below if you do, okay? I'm using these ones, unsalted roasted deluxe mixed nuts. Five chopped nuts per yogurt. I already have them chopped and I have them separated. As a tip to do this faster, if I'm prepping like 3 or 4 yogurts together, I just count out the nuts for 3 or 4 days, chop it all up, and then just divide it. But I separated it to show you guys like how much it looks like, 5 nuts. And then I just slide them in.
Doesn't sound like much, but it does go a long way.
Yeah, and that's it. So that's a snack.
Guess how much this sweater was?
Last one, boys. So we're making French toast. I'm gonna use the Ezekiel bread. This one is the 100% sprouted whole grain. And I'm going to make, again, 2 days worth. So I have 4 slices of bread. I eat 2 per day, per serving. And what I like to do if I know I'm making French toast is I put these in the fridge overnight so that they're defrosted. You can also just put them in the microwave. I find that they soak up the mixture a lot better when they're bingy like that. Sprayed my pan with butter flavored cooking spray, and I'm preheating it on medium heat. And I'm gonna start with 2 large eggs. Oops, I'm not a pro cracker there. That was not a pro crack. Oops. Messy bear. Okay, half a cup of egg whites. There we go. Then a little bit of sweet. This is fiber syrup. It's kind of like Vitafiber, and this is the Sucrum brand, and I got this one off of Amazon. Going to put a teaspoon in here. You have to make that sound when you cook.
We will.
Just so you know. You always lick the spoon. Or your finger. Then, I'm going to put a teaspoon of the pure vanilla in there. Let's be wild. Let's go a little more than that.
It's party time.
And then, for the spices, I don't really measure them. I just spink them in until I think I like it. So, put some cinnamon, ground cloves. I've been liking this lately.
It adds a nice flavor.
Just a little spink of that. Cloves you use a little bit less of than you do cinnamon, I found. And some ground nutmeg. Spink that in. Same thing for the nutmeg. I use a little less than the cinnamon. Then I'm just gonna fork it. You can whisk it, but forking works.
Forking leads to spooning.
Make it all nice and bingy. You can put a little bit of non-dairy milk in here, but every time that I do, I find that my mixture doesn't absorb in the bread as well. So I'm leaving the milk out today, but you can put it in if you want. Then I just put the slice of bread in, and I smush it in with a fork into the mix, and I let it soak for a little bit so that it gets nice and smushy.
Yeah, give it some time to soak.
Nice and toasty. It's the toast French. When it's done soaking on the one side, I like to flip it just to ensure a perfect soak. You see, it needs a little bath. Alright, once your pan is heated up, you just sping these in there for the first batch. There you go. And let them cook right up. Alright, once it's golden, flippy doodle, my boys.
2 for 1.
Yep, and then you just bing it through.
Oh, it smells so good.
Toast your French. French your toast all day. Toast your French. French your toast. Toast your French all day. Alright, that's a wrap. So this is 2 days worth again. I'll be eating 2 tomorrow morning. And as a very special treat, stick to the end, my friend, because I'm going to top it right before I eat it tomorrow morning. And you get to see it.
The topping's like an essential part.
Yeah. So, That's it for now, but I'll see you in the morning. Burn your toast and toast your French all day. It's the morning, bringing out the sauce. I'm gonna top the French toast now. Unsweetened applesauce. Get at it. 1 tablespoon. Go. Done. Half a cup of berries that I let thaw out in the fridge overnight. Oh, look at that beautiful love.
You get so many wonderful juices.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this juice for after because we want the friends to see how lovely it looks.
Right.
And then the friends, you know what comes next? Mrs. Butterworth. 1 tablespoon, no sugar added.
If there's anything we learned while dieting and losing weight for this period of time, 6-7 years, you have to look forward to your food. And if you eat this kind of breakfast, friends, you are not going to feel like you're missing out on anything.
You're not gonna want for nothing, dudes. It's so good.
Wanna do the PS now? PS de resistance. You gotta take a few chips. And just put them real nice. Nee, nee, nee. And you gotta sing, of course. Nee, nee, na. Like that. Na. Breakfast is served.
Lovely.
That's it. That's the Master Flash. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at The Collapse. Because we put all kind of cool stuff like that on there, okay? If you don't forget to like and subscribe, if you forget to like and subscribe and you don't check us out at The Collapse, what? The French toast song of doom. Toast to French and French toast.
And that'll be stuck in your head all day.
You gotta toast to French toast all day. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.